Sorry I'm late, Cleo. I had to wait for Harvey to leave for work. How have you been? Have you been here long?
It's no problem. And no, the waitress just brought the tea. Here, have a cup. It's very good.
Thank you. You're right. It is good.
So how's Harvey doing? I haven't seen him in so long, since high school graduation, I think.
Harvey's fine. He's really excited about the grand opening tomorrow.
I'll bet. So how are the preparation coming along for it?
Beautifully. I just had a walk through the ballroom with the decorator, and it was amazing. We are going with a winter theme. I can't wait for you to see it.
I can't wait to see it either. I wonder where Allison is.
I just got a text from her a few minutes ago. She's on her way.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Jillian, I get it. Harvey is a no good jerk. I heard you the first 82 times you said it, and the million times you said it yesterday. Goodbye, Jillian. I love you too. Sorry, I'm late, girls. I had to wait for Jillian to get here, because if he knew I was here, he would flip his lip.
Don't worry about it. We just got here a few minutes ago, too. I had to wait for Harvey to leave, too.
So, Allison, how have you been?
Pretty good, but I was up half the night having to listen to Jillian complain about Harvey. How about yourself?
I'm alright, but I can't believe even after all those years, those two are still going at it.
Believe it, last night for almost 2 hours, Jillian was stomping around the house, acting like a baby, whining about Harvey has gone too far this time.
That's like last night. All Harvey could do was go on and on about how he topped Julian again. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry about that. That was Harvey talking about how he topped Julian again. He's so annoying.
Well, I guess it's good to know how some things never change.
I can only imagine what those two were like as kids.
When we were kids, not a second went by when they weren't either fighting or trying to outdo each other.
What I don't understand is what started this whole thing in the first place. I've asked Harvey a few times, but he always says, don't worry about it.
Same here. Julian told me the same thing when I asked him.
It all started in the third grade when the teacher introduced Harvey to the class as the new kid.
Let me guess. If I knew Julian, Harvey probably said something he didn't like and is blowing this whole thing out of proportion.
Surprisingly, no. Julian didn't care either way about having him in the class, but that all changed when recess time came and Harvey took out his new Star Wars toys and all the kids on the playground did Julian in order to play with Harvey.
You're kidding me, right? All this because Harvey had a new toy and was a bit more popular? No wonder he didn't tell me, because if he did, I would probably would have kneeled over laughing.
I kid you not, Julian then took a fit yelling about how Harvey was going against the playground pyramid or something like that.
The what?
Apparently it's a hierarchy of the playground, popular kids on the top, followed by the jokes, then the artist and the musician, and finally on the bottom are the geeks and the new kids.
That is the stupidest and funniest thing I've heard.
I said the same thing, and if you ask Julian, that was only the beginning.
What, did Harvey spill his juice box?
Or steal his spot on the story rug?
No, but that was when their legendary rivalry began. From then on, every year those two would try and outdo each other.
How so?
If Harvey was the teacher's favorite, Julian would make sure that he dated as many girls as possible just to show that he had more game than Harvey. Also, say Harvey got better grades, Julian would purposely pummel Harvey in sports, and the list goes on. I'm curious though, how did Harvey do this time?
He opened a hotel across the street from Julian's.
That's where his new hotel is?
Yep.
I don't think those two will ever grow up.
You're probably right.
Unless we force them to.
What do you mean? How can we force them to?
Easy. You and Julian come to the grand opening tomorrow night, and when neither of them expect it, we'll lock them in a room together and not let them out until they agree to stop fighting.
I guess it's a pretty good idea in theory, but how do I get Julian there? I know he won't go anywhere near the hotel willingly.
You worry too much, Allison. Just use the one foolproof weapon in every woman's arsenal.
What's that?
Withhold sex.
What do you mean withhold sex?
If Julian says no, tell him that if it doesn't go for the next 6 months, you're going to have a headache, and watch how quick he'll fall.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Good. Okay, ladies, sorry I have to cut this lunch short, but I have to see the caterer in about a half an hour, but I will see you both tomorrow, I hope.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
See you tomorrow, Sutton. Hey, Cleo, I think I have a problem.
What's that?
I don't think I can just withhold sex from Julian.
Why not?
Have you seen him? And when he has his shirt off, I literally go weak at the knees.
Well, if that's the case, fight fire with fire. Just go out and buy yourself a set of lingerie and tell him that if he wants to break it in, he has to go to the grand opening.
Okay, thanks, Cleo. I'll go now. See you at the party, Cleo.
Yep, see you there.